Everything good eventually comes to an end. It's part of life, and despite the goodbyes being the most challenging part, people around the world eventually move on. Liverpool have that avenue to explore in 2024 after Jurgen Klopp announced he would be leaving at the start of the year. It shocked the club, shocked the fans and amazed everyone who follows football. Memories of the Champions League and Premier League triumphs will fade off into the sunset, as, after winning just the Carabao Cup in his final campaign, Klopp will be replaced by a new manager, likely to be Arne Slot. The Dutchman will have to make sure he doesn't replicate other managers from his nation in Premier League history, most of whom have failed to deliver. With one era ending and another one starting, Slot will have his hands full of tasks to complete. It's never easy trying to replicate a world-class manager who is adored by the fanbase. Klopp was Liverpool and Liverpool was Klopp. However, Slot has shown his talent in Holland, winning the Eredivisie with Feyenoord in 2023, and playing elegant and sophisticated football in the process. His first job in Merseyside will be embarking on a pre-season tour across the pond in America. Liverpool will be playing in America in the summer of 2024 for the first time in 5 years. It will see the Reds connect with new fans of their global fanbase, playing across the country. Recent years have seen them typically play in Asia, highlighted by being in Singapore for the 2023 pre-season tour, but now they are stretching to new avenues. The last time Liverpool played in America in 2019, they played 3 matches. Klopp's side lost 2-1 to Sevilla in Boston, 3-2 to Dortmund in Indiana and drew 2-2 with Sporting Lisbon in New York. Although preseason matches are relatively meaningless, Slot and his management team will be hoping for a better record than that. When the announcement was made, Ben Laddie, the club's commercial director, said, "We are proud to announce our highly anticipated return to the USA, providing a great environment for the squad to prepare for the season ahead. Pre-season tours always present exceptional opportunities for our supporters, the team and our official partners to engage in memorable experiences within a key focus market for the club. We know millions of super passionate American fans love this club and what we stand for, a fact underlined when our televised game with Arsenal in December became the most watched Premier League game in U.S. history. The USA is an important market for the club and our partners. With 67 official supporters clubs, international academies across 12 states, and the USA being the #1 international market for our merchandising business, as things stand, Liverpool will play 3 matches across the pond. They are set to kickstart their tour of America against Real Betis on the July 26th, technically the 27th for any British fans, in Pittsburgh. It is the Reds' first match against the Spanish side since their only previous meetings during the group stage of the 2005-06 Champions League campaign. On that day, with Rafa Benitez, one of their greatest coaches of all time, as manager, Liverpool were unbeaten, winning 2-1 and drawing 0-0. However, Slot's side will eventually face familiar opposition in America. They will go up against Arsenal at the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia a few days later. During the 2023-2024 season, the Reds played the Gunners 3 times, losing and drawing in the Premier League to put a major dampener on their title chances. However, they did claim the bragging rights in the FA Cup, winning 2-0 at the Emirates Stadium. Slot's team will be hoping they can outmaster Mikel Arteta ahead of another competitive Premier League campaign. Finally, Liverpool will also play bitter rivals Manchester United at the Williams-Brice Stadium in South Carolina, 3 days after playing Arteta's team. Remarkably, during the 2023-2024 campaign, the Reds failed to earn the bragging rights against Erik ten Hag. Despite Man United lacking nearly everything across the pitch, they held on to 2 draws in the Premier League. Meanwhile, in the FA Cup, the Red Devils dramatically won 4-3 at Old Trafford, with Amad Diallo scoring the winning goal in the 120th minute. It epitomizes the essence of the rivalry. This fixture has it all every time, and their American fans will be hoping that is reciprocated in a meaningless preseason friendly. Alongside these 3 fixtures in America, Liverpool will also play a handful of matches elsewhere. In previous years, they have had matches in Scotland and Germany before the start of the season. Their full schedule is yet to be confirmed, and it is still unclear when the first team will regroup for training in the summer. Initial tickets went on sale to Liverpool members and season ticket holders when the matches were first announced. However, that priority is now over, allowing anyone to watch one of the biggest clubs in the world. All 3 matches in America can be watched by buying tickets through the well-known ticketing site Ticketmaster. Prices vary depending on the fixture. The cheapest ticket against Real Betis in Pittsburgh comes in at $40, but the most expensive tickets rise into the hundreds. Meanwhile, the matches against Arsenal and Man United are unsurprisingly more expensive, but they can still be brought for the cheapest price of $125 at the moment. How to watch. Liverpool are yet to confirm how fans in the UK will be able to watch the club's pre-season tour in America this year, but, in 2023, their whole schedule was available through the club's streaming service, LFC TV. It had exclusive coverage of the friendlies, and it is expected something similar will happen this time around. Viewers will need a valid subscription and are often able to find 1-month free trials during pre-season. However, whichever way it is shown, the club will draw in millions of viewers around the world, even if it is only a pre-season tour. It is likely the Reds' match with Man United will be the most watched occasion in pre-season, with the 2 rivals set to go head-to-head once again. It is unclear if Ten Hag will be managing the Red Devils this time round. Importance of pre-season to Liverpool. For most clubs, pre-season is an opportunity to build fitness and carry on from the previous campaign. However, it's a different story for Liverpool this season. With Klopp leaving and Slot likely to join, the team will see a drastic shift. It's a transitional period for the club, and that is rarely easy to navigate. Slot's tactics aren't entirely different to Klopp's, but there will still be a noticeable difference, mainly in the dugout. The Dutchman is used to inverting his right back and pushing his left back up the pitch, which is what Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson have been doing recently anyway. However, Slot demands control of the ball, unlike the Reds in recent years. Feyenoord had a superb structure under him, which saw his players constantly interchanging, making runs to try and throw defenders off the tracks. Recently, Liverpool have been likely to play forwards as quickly as possible before using their counter-press effectively. Therefore, it's easy to see how there are slight, yet noticeable, differences between the managers. Pre-season offers an opportunity for Slot to start that transition. Getting his players to understand his tactics, believe in his philosophy and perform to an impressive level will not be easy, but matches against 2 of the best teams in England will help. On a personal level,